job.
So when did that reality check come in that, hey, you're going to be a hairdresser?
After NYSC. during after I finished school, I went to intern in a bank, and they're not paying me much. But I was doing my hair business and I was making money from it, and I was like, okay, let me continue this by the side.
Okay.
So the plan was that after school, after NYSC, you go and get a job. I'm doing your business by the side. But after NYSC, I was like, okay. Then again, I had to look at myself, and I don't like routine. And any job I would get, I know it will be very routine and the same thing because of the internship experience I had. It was great. It was fun. But it was just routine. And I thought that, okay, since you like this business part, try it out.
I want to do that.
I thought to myself that I'm young. It's better to experiment now than to be trying out something new when I'm 35. So I just felt, okay, this is something I love to do. It's something I already have a client base of some sort for. So why don't I do it instead of going around looking for...
What did your parents say when that happened?
My parents are the most amazing. Really supportive. When I told my mom that, Mom, this is what I was going to do, my dad is not always around, so everybody tells mom, we tell mom first,
and then she tells him.
So you tell mom, and mom is like, okay, so what's the plan? Right. So we sat down, planned it out, and it has been good so far.
When you started, how was it?
It was challenging. It was a little easy because I already had the wig making market of some sort. I have my studio now in Ibadan, and right now I still have more appointment based clients than walk-in clients. And so my business is tilted more to my wig making and the other things I do in the hair business, because I don't only make wigs. And so I just said, okay, Mide, you have to be wise. What are the other things that you can do in this business? And I thought around everything. The beginning was actually, my business is, as in my studio was just 3 months old.
Okay.
So I would still say we are still in a very young, we are still babies. It has been challenging, yes. Challenging.
There is a certain way people see hairdressers, tailors, who are those other people. Many people put them in the same basket with vulcanizers, pure water sellers. It's mainly believed that people who didn't go to school are there. So even though some people have the knowledge that, okay, this person could have gone to school, but they're in this business, have you met people who were a little condescending? How did you handle it?
I remember going to get a wig on with a client one time, and I said, okay, pick this, and the lady I was saying was looking at me like, okay, who is this auntie? And I said, oh, I make hair, and she's like, you don't look like so.
Oh my God.
How am I supposed to look?
Is there a look? And
there actually is a look.
There is?
There is. I mean, all you have to do is on your way to Mokola before you get to that bridge. Auntie Shafa Sharon. You stopped me. I would almost think you're a ritualist. Want to use my hair for something. You're definitely not a hairdresser. But how do you handle? Do you educate them? How do you handle it?
Well, I've not met a lot of people that looked at me that way.
Okay.
Because how would you look at me like that? As fine as I am. I'm not doing my business because we have to make this money. Okay, yes, we have to make this money. Of course. But I don't look like some people that you look at in that particular way. Instead, I'm sure when you see me, your first reaction will be, wow. What they think is, most of my clients, when they see me, what they think is not, and you're making hair. It's like, wow, you should know what you are doing because you look nice. You went to school, then I think you should give me something like that I want. That is the look. That's how it usually goes. Not the, And if anyone looks at me like that, I just be polite. You're my client. So you be polite and you smile and eventually win their heart.
Okay, so from what you just said now, I want to know your business strategy. How do you then, you don't go to say, Shafa Sharon, please come. You don't do that. So how do you attract new customers?
Okay, aside the whole social media thing,
okay,
I do some face-to-face one-on-one stuff. I do.
How? People you've not even met?
I remember one day I was going somewhere and there was this lady in a fine car. And I'm like, this looks like a client. And I just walked up to her and said, hi, my name is Ayomide. This is what I do, that and that. And she was looking at me like, okay. And I gave her my card. And she's like, oh, I'll call you. I said, can I have your number, please? And when I got her number, I talked to her on WhatsApp I think once I got home, and she will be coming to my studio soon. So I have to do it. I still do a lot of one-on-one. I still do a lot of talking to people, letting them know this is what I do, because you can't be quiet in a time like this. The market is very, everybody is grabbing whoever they can get as clients. So if I'm all forming posh, I'm sitting in one corner waiting. You wait for a while.
So basically, similar strategy with different presentation.
Okay.
Yeah. You are going to ask something.
Training? Do you offer training services?
Yes, I do.
How do you go about that?
Right now,
First off, are you the only hairstylist in your studio?
For now, yes. Because I am enough.
It's okay.
For now. But I plan to definitely get somebody soon.
Okay, I wanted to know how you were juggling doing that alone and then how do you then train them? They just learn on the job, just watch what you're doing or what?
Apart from that, okay, what I do, for example, I work with, I'm not to say that, I work with NYC as a facilitator for Said, and I just get my core members together, and at the time, we have times, and because my business right now, my salon arm has this, it's still appointment based, so I can always put everybody in at the time that is best for me. Of course for them too, but I would put it around the time that I would be able to work with them. And so we do my core members for now that I'm training right now, just come to the studio, have a time, we sit down. It's a one-on-one training. You don't have to see something else. So I teach them one-on-one, sit down together, and that's how I do my training for now.
Okay, so the training is for people who have prior knowledge about hairdressing,
you don't have to have prior knowledge. We start from the scratch, teach you whatever you need to know. And some people say, no, I just want to learn wig. I just want to learn this. Anyway, okay, you want to learn, okay, no, I will teach you the one you want to learn. Some people say, no, I want to learn everything. Okay, we'll teach you everything then. So it's very customer, what's the word? It's about you. I'm just very customer centric. Yeah, that's the word. It's about my trainee. Whatever they want to learn, we teach them around that.
But can anybody learn, or is this something that, okay, some specific people have the talent for, or something like that?
I would always encourage you to do something that you have a flair for. I don't like making clothes, for instance. It's just be a waste of time if I go there. My sister makes clothes, and that's beautiful. But I don't. I rather. So anything that you tilt towards as a flair, it's better you just follow that passion instead of trying to learn something that. So if you think some people don't have any knowledge about hair making, but they like it, then you can come and learn it.
Aside from the actual hair making process, what else do you train? What else would you advise people who are into hairdressing? What else, as maybe personality wise, maybe skill wise, what else should they have?
Skill is one thing. Skill would always is a great thing to have, but you have to be about your clients. See, they are the soul of your business. They are the reason your business exists. If you are all about skill and no customer relation,
that customer relation, there's this picture that hairstylists are usually too chatty, or maybe they gossip or something. But at the same time, I know that I don't want someone styling my hair if you're not going to be friendly, if you're not going to be on a relaxed note. You get? So how do you balance something like that?
See, that's why it's about your customer. Some people are not chatty people. So when you notice that your customer is not chatty,
keep quiet.
Auntie, do your hair and just say once in a while, hope you're fine, hope you're good, smile at her, make her feel at home. She's pressing her phone and she's all businessy. Please don't become a nuisance to her, because she won't want to come next and these aunties are just disturbing me. So you have to watch. And so whenever I'm already smiling from the door and like, hey, and you're like, haha, this is my customer to gist with. So you have to look at that's what, maybe being educated, has come a long way to helping some of us in our businesses. Just knowing that you have to just understand body language cues. I'm a psychologist, so yeah.
So that comes in handy.
Yes, understand body language, and the thing as people are she's not in a good mood today. So you have to make sure you're not all.
Somehow hairdressing is the in thing now, especially with the advent of wigs now.
Yes.
But quite like many things, it seems like something that will take the moment, and then after a while something new will come. Is hairdressing the thing for you, or are you looking to go into other things as time goes on? And what are those things?
I'm a business person.
Businesswoman.
I just enjoy doing new things. One of the things I like about the hair business right now is because there are so many things I can do in it. I also style bridal hair. So, and I enjoy, there are always new things to learn, new things to go into. So right now, I'm enjoying it. I'm doing what I have to. But I know that after a while, because of my kind of person, I also want to know, okay, what's happening in this place? Let's check it out too. You know, but I still always want to have my hair business because I enjoy doing it. And that's not about the money. As in, when my customers come, I was like, oh, my hair is so lovely. As in, that is enough payment for me. I enjoy, yes, I want the money, but I also like when they smile and they're happy. So I always want to see that face. So hair business will always be it for me, and I'm going to add other things as time goes on.
Have you at any point been disappointed in the business? For instance, okay, I want to do this, make this wig for me, and then the person comes back, you feel like you got the picture, and then the person comes, wow, this is not what I ordered for. This is not what you... Have you had...
Maybe the first one, yes.
like
Has
that?
it happened before?
Yes, it has. It has. Of course. Nobody is perfect. We all have our funny moments. And I remember one of my clients, that happened, and she wasn't pleased with... Okay, it was a lot of misunderstanding and a lot of, but how I handled it, yeah? She didn't like the wig because it was not because of the work generally, it was not the type of wig she wanted.
Okay.
It was the same family, but not the exact curl that she wanted. So she was like, really, not this curl. Alright. I tried to get the other curl for her. It wasn't just forthcoming. Everything was... So I just said, okay, sweetie, refund. I'll refund. And I'm sorry. And I refunded. She was my client for her bridal hair some months ago.
Wow.
So see,
It's unbelievable that you did a refund. One thing with business people, especially when it comes to artisans and when it comes to hairdressing and things like that, is either you get what you get. No refund. We don't do. There's no refund.
They just
policy.
apologize
Some of them
and
will just
expect
put
you
it
to
there.
deal with it.
Take this thing, maybe at a cheaper rate or something, but total refund sometimes is frowned at. Is there a particular reason that happens in that industry?
everything that we do, no matter how it turns out, time was already expended, resources were already expended. Some people just think, at least for my time, pay me. But I personally still think that our business is about our clients. If I had handled it in a very funny way, she would have called me for her bridal hair after some months. And so at the end of the day, just have to be smart about everything that we do and know that it's not only for that day. Before you use one little incident to close every other door for every other business that have come through her. So I just handled it that way. I think that was the first time that was happening to me, but I just knew this was the best thing to do for this person.
Have you had something else happen after then? That was the first one. What has it happened again after that?
Some of them, it's not a refund thing. It's a massive apology thing.
But you have your own bad days. You're making it seem as though, oh yes, anything you want, I'm at your service. But there are days that you're not in that zone. And then a customer just comes and gives you, don't let me use that word. How do you keep your customer and at the same time hold on to your sanity? Or you never have those days?
Everybody has those days. There are always those days and you're like, I'm not in the mood for any of this. But one thing that keeps me sane is the fact that, okay, I had a customer one time.
Okay.
God, we went back and forth. See, I was sad and angry. At the same time, I'm like, Ma, please, can you just make a decision? She will not come again. They know. I'm thinking that I want to change. We were on this thing for like a week, going back and forth, and I was, I'm meeting my suppliers too. So those ones are already like,
what's happening?
Exactly do you want, auntie? So everybody it was already a little, but I could frown in my room or wherever I was, but I was still polite. Do you know?
Did you learn it? Being polite is hard work.
It's hard work, yes. I learned it over time. You know, going in school, I had some things I was doing. I did business in school. So your mates are funny people too. You know, maybe I beg. So I just had to learn it. That's what I was talking about. Customer relation is key. If you're not very sweet with your customers, you're going to lose them after a while, no matter how skilled you are.
Okay. How do you balance quality with pricing as well? We'll have to go there.
This one is serious something.
Because I know people who want Peruvian, but
I've had clients.
are you sure this is the price?
For 5,000.
I've had clients that will say, "Mide, please, this hair, I want it, as in, see, I want it to last like 5 years. I want it to be." And I say, "Okay, what is your budget?" Between 8 and 10,000. I want, sister. How far? How are we going to do this? Between 8
and 10.
And you want something that will last for 10 years. And then I start the education.
Okay.
Sister, this is how everything is. There are different pricing, a different quality, depending on price. So we'll talk about that and how long this one will last. I said, "Oh, don't worry." What I do for my clients, I'll say, "Okay, what's your budget?" They give me a budget and I say, "Okay, I'll give you the best within your budget." I'm not going to promise you it's going to last for 10 years. I'm going to promise you that within this range, I will get you the best.
And are the customers ever satisfied with
They are.
that quality?
I don't. None of my customers have come back and say, "Mide, this one," or no, not really. So I think that, especially for the weaves, they don't have any issues with whatever I deliver, because I go an extra mile to make sure that from office supply, I try to what's up, and get the best within that price range or within their budget.
More and more hairdressers are likely to have one specification. If it's Ghana weaving, it's weaving. If it's weaves, it's weaves. If it is what's all this perming and stuff, that's that.
Yes.
Which one are you?
I'm more of a weave person.
Is there a reason that happens? I know that in the past, when we were kids, hairdressers used to know how to do everything. But more and more nowadays,
they didn't know how to do everything really. There's always a strength that you have as a hair maker.
Okay.
I can braid, but I braid for my mom and my sister. I don't like braiding for people because I don't think it's just worth my time. That's me. That's why I don't do it. It's not worth my time. I just fix your hair. 2 hours, 1 hour, 30 minutes, I'm done. Some of these things, 7 hours, I'm I rather just stick with that one. So some of them is strength, some of them is the pricing eventually and all of that. So for me, I'll just stick with weave and weaving and all of the weave.
But you make braid wigs?
Yes, I do.
Isn't it the same thing?
Don't say that. But okay, I do all of that, those kind of things.
All right, we have been speaking with Miss Ayomide Okoye. Thank you so much for coming. She's a hair maker. See how fine she's looking.
Thank you.
Well, this is about the package on Breakfast Weekend for today. We've talked about a number of things. We have talked about juvenile delinquency. We had a look at the Judeba Festival.
My personal favorite. No, I loved that segment so much. And then, of course, we explored the hair business, and it's been wonderful on Breakfast Weekend. You have to join us next week because we're going to be bringing more interesting, exciting, educative things for you.
And there's a likelihood that the Oshun Festival will be coming up next week. I mean, it has already happened though. We'll be showing it to you next week. That's next Saturday. You don't want to miss any part of it. My name is Ayu Durujai. Until next time, bye bye.
My name is Wura Olakomi. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye bye.